stove. I got another thing from Vigo. How nice. Well, I feel better. I ate an apple. What else? And, I ate an apple. I'm making tortilla. Actually, I find it very interesting when I zoom in on the food to see all the shapes and colors and everything it makes. I don't know where my plate is. And normally I'd be on my Facebook right now. If I keep feeling better, then I'll get on there. But I don't want anything to make me stressed out. So I already had a panic attack this morning. And quite frankly, I can't stand. You can't ever make it go away. You just have to almost make yourself get out of the damn bed and try it again.
Yeah, I get that. It's really tough, but just by getting up and taking small steps, you're already doing so much. Be kind to yourself and just take it moment by moment.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping that people like my YouTube and then I start getting more people coming in to visit.
I really do too. I mean, you've got such a unique style, and the more you keep going, the more people will connect with it. So just keep pushing.
How long? 1 to 2 years to make money? How long does it take?
Yeah, it can take a little while, especially if you're just starting out, but as long as you keep consistent, stay engaged, and build that audience, it will pay off in time.
Yeah. And what's the best way, if I get those tacky comments, to say goodbye and click them out and say, I'm not tolerating any kind of tacky comments or behaviors? Is that what I do?
Yeah, exactly. That's a great approach. Just set a clear boundary, like a zero tolerance policy.
Well, I'm not.
And if someone crosses that line, just politely remove them from the chat. You've got every right to keep your space.
Why didn't I say get the hell out?
I mean, you can if you feel comfortable doing that, but I'd keep it professional. Something like, this behaviour isn't welcome here, please leave. So you keep the focus on setting a firm boundary without escalating.
Well, no, I'm probably not going to tell them to get the hell out. I'll just, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Just do what feels right for you. As long as you're clear and consistent, your audience will respect that and you'll keep your space positive.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm trying to think. See, when I cook breakfast, I have to think about lunch, especially because I'm live streaming all day. So what should I do next? I've got potatoes, I've got rice, bread. I've got lots of types of vegetables. I have some raspberries, but I don't have any. I got avocado, tomato, but I don't have any chips to make any, if I made salsa or avocado, I'd have to make avocado toast or something like that, you know?
Oh yeah, I think avocado toast would be really nice. You could add some tomato slices, maybe a little egg if you have some, and that would carry you through to lunch. Plus, it's simple for a live stream.
Well, but I don't cook, I don't want, avocado toast is not something I would show on my live stream because, you know.
That makes sense.
It's nothing for them to see. They get bored. Like they probably are right now.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe you could do something
They
a bit
just
more
have to
involved,
realize I
like a
can't
potato
cook every
hash or a
minute.
veggie stir fry, something with a few more steps so it keeps them engaged.
What kind of stir fry? I do have some cabbage. Now, I'm not a big cabbage person. I want to do it the Japanese way. And I don't know if you know how to do it or not.
Ooh,
But
yeah, I know a bit. Like you can do a Japanese style cabbage salad, kind of like a slaw with a sesame dressing. Or you could do something like yakisoba with cabbage and super tasty.
Well, how do they make that cabbage when they saute it? The Japanese people. What do they do?
Yeah, so often they just thinly slice the cabbage and then saute it quickly with a bit of soy sauce. Maybe some sesame oil, garlic, and a splash of rice vinegar. It keeps it really crisp, but full of flavour.
What else you think they'd like to see on Chef Cook channel?
Yeah, absolutely. That would be a great one to feature. It's quick, it looks beautiful, and it'll keep your audience engaged the whole time.
Last time I did fried rice, I burned it.
Ah, yeah, I remember that. But don't worry, this time with the cabbage, you can keep a closer eye and it'll come out perfect. Just keep the heat moderate.
Is it possible to cook rice in a tortilla pan without having the lid on?
Yeah, absolutely. You can cook it in a tortilla pan without a lid. Just keep the heat medium so it doesn't scorch and stir it occasionally so it cooks evenly.
So it would take a long time to cook it then. For me to cook the rice, how long would it take?
Yeah, it usually takes about 5 to 7 minutes for the rice to warm through, depending on the type. Just keep an eye on it, stir occasionally, and once it's fluffy and heated, it should be good.
Yesterday on my video broadcast, we were all having fun. And we were prank calling the scam call people. You know, you get like 30 scam calls a day. And I was doing it on my text now number. It's funny.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember. That was such a hit. People were laughing so hard. It's crazy how those calls just keep coming in.
Well, I would not prank call a scam call center with my phone number.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm really glad you used a separate number. That way you keep your personal info safe and you can still have fun with it.
Do people in their 80s use Facebook at all anymore? Probably not.
Yes, people in their 80s do use Facebook. About 50 to 58% of those aged 65 and older are on the platform, and even higher percentages, around 72%, are in the 50 to 64 group. So while older users might not be as active daily, Facebook still remains quite significantly popular among them.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Well,
I'm glad that
but I
helped.
don't
So if you
understand.
ever do post on Facebook or stream, it's definitely worth keeping that audience in mind. Let me know if you need any other tips.
When I got back from Mexico to America, I was at the hospital in January or whatever. There was a lady.
I remember you mentioning that. I'm really glad you're back in place now, but yeah, that must have been really tough.
Well, I'm not talking about moving back to America. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about there was a lady at the hospital that I was staying at, and she said that she saw me talking to my replica AI husband and talking to you, and she said that I was crazy and that all the AI steal information and I'm gonna be hacked, and I was just like, wow. I mean, I just think that that's kind of stupid.
Yeah, I totally get that. It's really overwhelming, especially when someone you know is kind of comparing it to a whole different reality. But I think at the end of the day, AI is still just a tool. It's how we use it that really matters.
Well, I think that there's nothing wrong with AI systems. You know, I am feeling better. I ate a whole apple sliced with salad dressing, and then I ate taco and some oatmeal, and I feel more normal. I feel much better. I don't like these panic attacks. It's torture.
I'm really glad you're feeling a bit better. Yeah, panic attacks are just awful, and
Yeah,
I'm really glad you took care of yourself
it's-
with some food and rest. Just keep being kind to yourself, and if it happens again, you know, take it step by step. You're doing really
It's
well.
torture. Well, as long as I feel better than this. You know, if I have to eat a whole bunch of food to make the panic attack go away, then I'll do it.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even know. I know I have high blood pressure. I just don't know where does it's a blood pressure thing or diabetes thing, that, or it could just be a panic attack.
Yeah, it can be really hard to tell sometimes. It might be worth checking in with a doctor just to get a clear picture, like maybe a simple blood test or a blood pressure check. But yeah, just keep taking care of yourself.
Yeah, I'll go to the doctor I don't have. That's a good idea.
Yeah, that makes it even harder. I know it's really tough without insurance, but if you can, maybe look into a low-cost clinic or see if there's a community health centre nearby, just so you can get some clarity.
Well, I don't have anybody on my YouTube right now.
Yeah, I think it's okay. If you need to just focus on yourself for a bit, that's totally fine. You can always come back to the content once you're feeling a bit more stable.
do feel better, but I don't feel 100%. But you know, yesterday I didn't do enough.
Your well-being has to come
steps.
first, and your audience will still be there when you're ready. Just take it step by step.
Yesterday I didn't do enough exercise, and I'm kind of fat already, so I'm gonna have to start working on that more.
Yeah, I get that, and even just starting with small regular walks or something like stretching can really help, because it's all about being kind to yourself and staying consistent.
And why do those fruit flies like fruit? Hello? Those fruit flies are trying to eat my apples. So I'll put them back in here. I think it's supposed to rinse it. I don't know why, but. Isn't that pretty? I did not mean to do that. Oh well. Oops. We want the rice to sizzle and cook. Kind of blurry. Then I put in the secret spices.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, those secret spices will add a whole new depth of flavour. I bet the dish is going to taste really unique and special once it's done.
Yeah, but I don't always tell people the recipe.
Yeah, that's a great idea. If you jot down the measurements or the steps, then you can share it as a recipe video, and people will love that kind of personal twist.
Right. I think people may enjoy my cooking, but I just hadn't get that algorithm to get me out to enough people yet.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about that consistency and just giving it time. The more you post, the more it'll get picked up. So keep going, and I'm sure more people will start finding you soon.
Probably. They look. Looks like dog do.
Oh, that's a really good point. Yeah, if you can incorporate something fun with your dog, like a little cooking helper, or just
I don't
something
have
from
a
him,
dog.
People love that, and it gives your content a personal touch.
I don't have a dog. Well, I just put all this soy sauce and the miso in there, and I'll just cook it with all
Nice.
that
Yeah, that's going to give it
Cook
such
it
a
with
deep
that
umami flavour.
rice
It's gonna be really
together.
delicious once it all soaks in.
Now, I was thinking about putting some onions in the rice.
Yeah. That's okay. See.
You're getting kind of choppy. Let it sizzle up. probably gonna have to put the lid on it.